by the drums. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay, hello. So today we're going to do Jerk It Out by the Caesars, song released back in 2002, which I thought was more like 2014. I'm sure some of you think the same. It's quite a recognisable tune from the organ that plays in it. It was everywhere at the time. It's broken into 3 sections. Got your verse, your chorus, and a bit of a breakdown. So it's quite easy to learn. So we'll start with the intro and the verse. It's the same thing. This theme repeats itself a few times in the song. It's going to start with, and it's all on three string chords. I think the idea of all this is to get the clarity through these chords and get your chord shapes started to get them right, yeah? So we're going to have this A minor but on 3 strings, which is going to be your open E string, your first string, and then your first fret on your second string, and your second fret on your third string. Now the idea is that we can hear all these strings, and it's sort of a step up from the last set of videos that I did, where people want to just grip the guitar neck like this. When we start playing these open chords, we kind of want this gap here between our hand and our guitar neck, so this isn't catching that E string. See a lot of people playing and they're trying to move these fingers about, and you still can't hear that E string. And it's not the fingers usually that's causing the problem, it's usually the hand position, and that this part's touching the E string instead. So, to get the thumb somewhere near the centre of the neck, sort of like you're pinching the guitar, somewhere between the first and second finger, yeah? The thumb wants to be like the opposite side of the guitar neck, yeah? To get that nice clear sound, yeah? So that's the first chord. The second chord is a C. It's very easy, you just take off that middle finger and you're there. You play 2 of those. Then your third chord is going to go to a G, third finger, third fret, first string, and 3 strings. And then we're going to go to an F, the dreaded F chord. First finger is going to sit flat on the first string there. Second finger over the top, keeping that gap. Yeah, keeping the bends in the knuckles happening here, yeah? Because you get a lot of people trying to play with the pads of the fingers as well, which then either mutes that second string or presses it down, and then you end up with instead of. Yeah, 2 very different chords, yeah? It's quite a difficult chord to get, so spend a little bit of time making sure that the hand position's right. And there should be no big stretches in this, there should be no big tensions in your wrist trying to get this on, yeah? It is just finding the right position for your arm, yeah? And getting the thumb on the back of the neck in a decent place. This gap, always remember this bit of a gap here for the chord. Yeah, it's starting to build towards, eventually, when we get a bit better, that F chord, and then that F chord, and then the full bar F chord. But for now, we're just starting with the 3 string because it's hard enough as a beginner. I remember doing this when I was a beginner, and see lots of memes about F chords and B chords and how awkward they are. Somebody sees a song with an F chord in it, they're like, next song. So now the rhythm of this, all the 4 chords, these are the only chords in the song. We're going to have, it's in 4/4, but we start on the second beat. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4, yeah? 1, 2, 3, and 4, yeah? And then it's the same rhythm in the next bar, 1, 2, 3, and 4, yeah? So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, yeah? To get that, and we're going to play that rhythm, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now it's important when we play this that we cycle this. So we want to get back from the F, 1, back to the A. And it's a fairly easy movement. You don't have to really take your fingers off of your guitar. You've just got to sort of push your elbow out and bring up the shape up, yeah? So it just brings that first finger off of the first string, yeah? Releasing it from being a 1. And that's the only difference you get. Lift and back to beginning. Yeah? Now he's going to do this sequence 8 times. This is why it's important to cycle this. See a lot where we play and that's practiced, but what's not practiced is getting back from there to there, yeah? So they can perfect, and then when it comes to coming back round, they're like, oh, where's that 7th fret, yeah? Can't find it again, so we need to practice the cycle of getting back from and from. Yeah, a lot of us do it. I've done it before. We've got the riff down. Great, I can do it. But then what happens is when you put the music on, oh, what's that next chord? Yeah, because we've not trained our muscle memory to get back from F back to A minor. Now it does that 8 times, and then it goes into the chorus, and the chorus is the 1st and 3rd chord of the intro. So the A minor and the G. They're the 2 chords we're going to use in the chorus, yeah? Now this is all staccato, yeah? Short and detached notes. Okay, so we've got to, rather than, sounds fine, we've got to detach all these notes from each one, so there's a silence between each one. So you get that stabby sound. So we want that short stabby sound between each one, yeah? Now, I always find that I'm losing my pick playing this because it's quite a harsh sound. Maybe the guitar I'm using today. So I tend to, although I'm stabbing, I'm holding my pick quite loosely. So I'm not getting a too harsh sound with it. So just having a sense of occasion with our playing to know what sounds right and what doesn't. So we're using our ears all the time. Now we're going to play that A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for 2 bars. Then move to G. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 1 bar, and back to A minor. Now we're going to start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for another 2 bars of A minor, and then to G. But this time it's going to be down, 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 up, down, up, down. Stop, yeah? So that last G will be down, 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 up, down, up, down. Stop, yeah? So I'll play that whole chorus for you, yeah? So. Check it out. Yeah, okay? Right. To get that nice stop there are a few things we can be doing. The right hand, I think, is probably the most important part of this, and the shape of it, and where we're holding our picks. I'm holding my pick between my first finger and my thumb, and my middle finger when I've played the first note. So you can try this, you don't even have to use your left hand to think about it, you can just try it with open strings. Just play the 3 strings, and then bring your pick straight back to the top of your 3rd string, ready for the next note. So rather than trying to just stop it with like palm or something, then have to find the 3rd string again, if you can bring it back in place, yeah? Now the nail of my first finger sits between my 2nd and 3rd string, so my first finger sort of just slots in between them. So I'm pinching the 3rd string between my plectrum and my first finger as I come back, and then the nail of my first finger is just rubbing against the side of my 2nd, so I'm getting that straight back. It's dead, yeah? Okay. So you can try that just with open strings for a while. Okay. Before you put the chords on. Now the other thing that you can do to help deaden this is when I've played the chord, I'm just going to take pressure off of these 2 fingers, yeah? So that can still hear a bit of buzzing because I'm not going to do my right hand here. So that's kind of doing a bit of the work for me as well, yeah? So you kind of got two things happening there that are helping kill this chord as quick as we can, yeah? And we're still getting all the sound of the three strings in between each one, yeah? Okay. And then once that's done, it goes back into the intro verse riff, yeah? Twice. Then we've got 2 bars of drum solo, and then we go into the breakdown, which is probably the easiest part of the song. Most people pick this up straight away. So we're going to start on the A string, the 5th string. We want these notes to ring through. These ones are not staccato, yeah? Okay, so start the A string, we're going to play, and then we're going to play 0, 3 to the C on the A string. So we're going 0, 0, 3, and then we're going to play that 3 again and move to the 3 on your 6th string. Couple of ways to play this. I play it with a hinge on my left hand, so as I play this I do tend to use my pad on my 3rd finger and just have my 3rd finger just leant up against the side of my 6th string, so once I've played I can just lift it and it's on top of the 6th string. Yeah, we call that a hinge. It's perfectly usable technique, yeah? Yeah, nice and easy. The other way we can do that is we can play the first note, the first 3 with our little finger, and then play the G with our 3rd finger. Yeah, it's not a way that I would do it, but it's an acceptable way nonetheless. And then once we've got from there, we're going to play that G again, and 1st finger to the 1st fret of our 6th string, yeah? We've got that rhythm happening, okay? So I'm doing it with my right hand, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, yeah? Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So try and get that. Well, we've got some fairly simple melody line here. We'll try it, or bass line, whatever it is. Down, down, up. Try and get that pick working at this easier level, yeah? Down, down, up. Also, it's a very easy piece to play with one finger. And you could get away with all down picks. Yeah, but it's not going to help your technique. It's not going to help you get better, yeah? It just means you're going to be able to play something. Okay. Right, so 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 1st finger, 1st fret. Let's not cheat. Let's try and just break it down. If it takes 5 minutes longer, it's fine, yeah? And we're going to play that riff 4 times. Yeah, 4 times. And then it goes back into the chorus, which we've already done. And then it goes back into the intro, which we've already done. And it does the intro riff twice. And then it finishes on the A minor. But like the intro riff, that starts on the 2nd beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1. The last one finishes on the very 1st beat, yeah, to end the song. A little bit awkward, but you'll hear it on the track. Hopefully that'll help you learn this song and have a bit of reference to it. Thank you very much.